Okay. All right. So thank y'all for coming to this meeting. Hopefully, some more people are coming here soon. But we are recording this, so we'll send them to everybody. So I know all of y'all, so I don't need to tell you who I am. But I went through our Naviance list to see who has and has not like put stuff on there, or that I haven't spoken to, or your counselors haven't spoken to, and maybe you have talked to your counselors and all that kind of stuff. But I know you guys have a lot going on. This whole virtual thing is weird, it's trash, it sucks, all of that stuff, right? Um, but like the email that Mr. Roth sent out last week, life is still going on, right? If you've talked to your parent or guardian, they still have bills that are due. People are still collecting money. You still got to go to the grocery store, right? So life is still going to keep going. And so most of the people that I invited to this meeting today, um, to our knowledge, haven't done anything, or it's just not noted. I did look at the list again this morning, and there are some people who have done stuff. They simply just didn't put it on Naviance, right? But everybody on this list has at least a 3.0 GPA or higher, right? And so if everybody on this list, or most people on this list, are thinking about attending a 4-year college, that means that there's some merit scholarships out there for you. So merit scholarships are scholarships that colleges give you based off of your GPA, your grades, your extracurricular activities. And in a lot of cases, you don't have to apply for them. Okay. I mean, there are some people on this list that have like 3.8s, 3.7s. So I totally get it. I've talked to some of you, but we got to snap and get it back, right? Because next thing you know, it's going to be January. And so we want to see if we can get you at least one application in before we leave for the holiday, if that's what your plan is. And we've also had like different representatives come in from the military, from art schools, from cosmetology schools, from Shannondale, all different types of places that are not related to post to 4-year college. And we still have a number of students that didn't sign up for any of those opportunities as well. So you are way behind, way behind. So now that I finished stressing you out, we can get you caught up real fast, just like that. So I started meeting with some people last week. Your counselors have been meeting with some people last week, and some people we started meeting with, and they are already back to where they should be right now. And luckily for you, because all of this COVID stuff is going on, a number of the colleges have not met, like they have quotas that they have to meet. You guys know what quotas are, right? Like numbers that they have to fill. So usually right now they're at a certain percent of how many people have applied to their schools, and they are way below their numbers, which means they are very thirsty right now. Thirsty, dehydrated, like they need some coconut water, like they need that honey citrus mint tea from Starbucks to get their life together, right? And so that means that you guys are still in the running to becoming America's Next Top Model. You can still get these applications in and still get some money, right? I like to see those smiles, right? So you can still get in the game. And so I'm going to give you guys one link that has all the links that you need so that you can make an appointment to either see me or see your counselor. You need to see both of us, right? Because even though I'm the college and career counselor, your counselor is like your key connect to get all of your applications and stuff out. They send out your transcript, they send out your letters. So if you need letters from your teachers, which I highly recommend that you ask for letters of recommendation, you need to be asking for them today, right? So that you can have them before we leave for the break. That's in a week and a half, right? So you want to email them today. I even have a little script that you can email them, okay? Also, the college letters, essays. Most of them are optional, but I don't really believe in optional, especially now because, testing has, a lot of people have not taken tests. And a lot of people have not even been able to take a test. And that's been very stressful because they've signed up for 3 or 4 of them and they keep getting canceled. So are any of you guys in that situation where you tried to take some tests and they got canceled, or did you think because it was test optional, you didn't need to take them? Any comments?
I only took my PSAT. I was going to take my like my SAT last year, but you know the whole COVID thing happened, so I didn't get to. I never rescheduled again.
Okay. So most of the schools are test optional. So all that means is that now, once we get your list, which most of you probably don't have a list either, and so that's what we'll help you with, we can help you get in contact with these colleges to find out how not taking the SAT will affect you. And in most cases, you'll be fine. But for those of you who have like those high averages that want to get those merit scholarships, the higher score that you could have had on that SAT may have resulted in you getting more money, but you still will be eligible for money. Because remember, I told you they thirsty right now, right? Okay. So I had this little presentation that I probably did half of it already. So I'm gonna run this for you real quick, and then I'll let you see if you guys have any questions at all. So can you guys see my screen? Can you just unmute yourself and let me know if you can see it?
Yes.
Okay, because I can't see y'all. All right. So like I've been saying all year, we will not let you fail. So I have a website for the College and Career Center. If you guys can go on there, here is the link to my Linktree. My Linktree is a page that has a whole bunch of connections on it. So the link to my website is there. And on my website, which I'll show you a little bit later, anything that is of importance to you is on that particular website. And I'm actually going to come out of this because I want to show it to you now. All right, so this is the College and Career website. It's a bunch of tabs over here, but there's an upcoming events page here. And so anything that's going on that you should know about from our office, or we may end up getting advertisements for events that are going on outside of school that are related to you guys, I will post that here. And then all the links for those events are always going to be down here. So you guys have been missing out on some instant decision days from colleges that have been coming all year long. So these are the schools that will be coming next week. Okay, so if you're interested in applying to any of these schools, even though East Stroudsburg was just here yesterday, I need to take that off. You can still do the applications, they're free, and then you can interview with the schools, and the interviews are very, very easy. Okay, I'm going to be doing a presentation tomorrow. There's a church that has me coming tomorrow to do a 90-minute workshop on the college application process. So if you are interested in that, the link is in the bio on the Linktree that I'm going to show you. So it's tomorrow morning. And then this is the information about those instant decision days. On Mondays, we have Money Grab Mondays. So I have everybody signed up for that's been coming in to see me. So I think I put you guys on the invite as well. So it's every Monday at 10:30. And so it's on the same code that you came in here. You don't need an appointment. People are just popping in, getting information about scholarships. I play some little music. We have food, but it's food that you get from your own house. But, so I'll help you guys get these scholarships applications ready. Juniors, there's an office hour for them. The Air Force is coming next week. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. So that's always there. There's a scholarship page right here that just has some general links on it. So we'll go through this in detail on Monday. I don't want to spend too much time on it today because I told you I wouldn't hold you guys long. There's information about financial aid because you really need to get started with your financial aid. If you haven't done so, we'll talk about that. And then your senior application working table. So this has the whole process of the guidance office as to how we do the college application process. And so with that, with the college application process, you guys pretty much, once you start filling out your applications and they're ready to go, you're supposed to get in contact with your counselor via email and let them know that they can send your transcripts and any letters of recommendations that your teachers have. And so we have a couple of videos to show you how that process goes. So I'm not really going to go through that right now either. Okay. Social media pages, I post on Instagram every single day. Any events. So you got that here, Twitter handle, Schoology account, which you guys should have a membership in already. So I post things there too. So whether it's email, Instagram, Schoology, or Twitter, if you don't know what's going on, it's because you don't want to know what's going on. Okay. Your applications, like I said earlier, you want to try to get them in by break, or at least get the top ones in by break, just so that you can get them off of your plate and we can get them out. Okay. We talked about the SATs, but there are no more SATs until March. So if you have not taken the SAT and you're trying to take the test for a four-year school, you're pretty much going to be wasting your time, because when you take the test in March, your results don't come back until the end of March. And by then, you should have had your acceptance letters and financial aid letters by then. So it really won't be to your advantage to take them. So you can talk to us, case by case to see if you need them. But if your plan is to go to Montco and later transfer to a four-year school, then you should take the test in March, because at some point you will need an SAT score, and you don't want to wait 2 years from now to take the test. So in those cases, you can sign up for the March, May, or June test, and that will be to your advantage. Okay. You want to make an appointment to see me or your counselors. I'll show you guys how to do that. I talked to you about Money Grab Monday. I talked to you about the instant decision days. Again, most of these schools you might not hear back from until January or February, but because of COVID, they're letting you know much, much earlier. But again, these instant decision days are opportunities for you guys to meet with these admissions officers, especially for you guys who have 2.5 to 3.0s, because there's always some story as to why your grades are the way that they are. And so that'll give you an opportunity to have a conversation with them. And they're very cordial. I mean, they're talking just like I'm talking to you guys right now. Okay. And then scholarships, again, you want to make sure that you apply for as many scholarships as possible. We're not waiting for these schools to give you money. Your job is to go find money that you have your own money to take it to the schools with you. And then you can add it to whatever they're giving you. And so there are tons of scholarships out there, and we'll talk about that on Monday, okay, at the Scholarship Study Hall. So that's all I wanted to present to you guys this morning. So what questions do you have? Any questions? Oh, I didn't show you something, didn't I? And I can present. What questions do you have? You can unmute yourself if you want to.
This might be a dumb question, but what exactly is financial aid?
That's not a dumb question. I believe that the dumb question is a question that I asked, that I answered twice, and you just weren't paying attention. So since I didn't say it, that's not a stupid question. So financial aid is either loans or scholarships or grants. So grants and scholarship, those are good words. So that's money that you don't have to pay back. So you get scholarships either because you filled out an application, or you'll get a scholarship because the college gave it to you based off of your grades, right? And the grants, you get those from colleges or some local organizations. They're usually, bigger amounts of money. And so you don't have to pay those back either. Okay. And then of course, loans, the colleges may offer, the college will tell you how much in loans you're eligible for. And those loans come from the federal government. And then some loans come from the bank. Like you see the commercials on TV, like Wells Fargo or TD Bank, they have some kind of scholarship, or they send you stuff, right?
I have a question. Don't loans put you in debt?
Loans will, yes, they put you in debt, but unfortunately, the way that college costs now, most students do have to take out loans. So that's why we try to get you guys to get as many scholarships as you can, because it will cut down on the amount of loans that you have to take out. So that's why we also want you to do these applications early, because you guys fit in that GPA area, that you would be eligible for more scholarships that the colleges give out to you, right? So that's they're going to give you those scholarships first. And then at some point, if you wait until the scholarships are due, they're going to start running out of that money, right? So what happens is you're going to do your financial aid application or your FAFSA. You've heard about that, right? And so then once you get your FAFSA done, I got to talk fast because there's my next student's going to be popping in here soon. Once you get your financial aid letter, application done, there's a state part and a federal part that you have to do. You're going to list all of the schools that you are interested in applying to. You don't have to have submitted, you don't have to have an application there yet, just where you're planning to send it. So once that application gets processed, then they send the results to all of the schools that you put on the list. You got that so far? So they're just going to hold on to that information. And then if you get accepted to the school sometime in January, February, or March, they're going to send you what's called a financial aid award letter. That letter is going to tell you how much money you're going to get from the federal government, how much money you're going to get from the state of Pennsylvania, how much in loans you're eligible for, and any money that the school is going to give you. Okay. So every school is going to give you a letter, and every letter will look different. Okay. Now, you have to give a deposit to the school that you want to eventually go to. Do not make a deposit until you get every letter back. Don't get all excited. Oh, Kutztown, Westchester accepted me. That's my #1 school. I'm about to drop some zeros and put my deposit down. Blah, 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 blah. Then you drop your deposit. You didn't even get your financial aid letter back. You know, your financial aid letter might be trash, right? Or it might be good. But then you might get another financial aid letter that's way better than that one. But you already gave that other school $250, $350 that you're not getting back. What can you do with $350? If you want to waste it, you can give it to me. I'll buy some shoes, even though nobody's going to see me because we can't go nowhere. But, you know, I'll get some shoes to wear to the grocery store, or I might get a steak or something, you know, because you got money to throw away, right? Yeah, stop, right? I got jokes. I haven't seen y'all in a long time. So all my good jokes is just sitting here. Okay. So hold on to that deposit. Don't drop it. If you want to talk to me, talk to your counselor to go through those letters to make sure, you know, to answer any questions. We do those too. We do financial aid letter review awards, just to award reviews, just to make sure that everything is cool. All right. But you got to get this stuff done now, because the earlier you get it done, then they can go ahead and get you your letters earlier. You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to get letters from these schools trying to persuade you to drop these deposits early. And it's going to make you feel like you're missing something. That's their job. They're their business, their marketing, they're pushing. They're supposed to persuade you, their salespeople, to drop that money. So just hold on to it until you get all your letters back. But in order for you to get a financial aid award letter, you got to get an acceptance letter from a school. And in order to get an acceptance letter from a school, what do you have to do? You have to fill out an application. If you don't fill out an application, none of this magic happens, right? So I know y'all are stressed, and I know stuff is cray-cray, but we got you. If I have to hold your hand with 5 gloves on through the screen and put 6 ounces of hand sanitizer on it, right? We got you. So this is what I need you to do. I'm going to put this link in the chat. Let me share my screen so you can see it. Let me put this in the chat first. All right, did you guys get that link? All right. So keep that link, bookmark it somewhere. So that link is to my calendar, my link tree. You guys see my screen? Say yes.
Yes.
So any link that is important that I discuss is on here. So you can make an appointment with me. You click here. It opens up this nice little thingy. It shows you what appointments I have available the next week, right? Next week is a little whack because I got a lot of college visits. I'm trying to open up some space for you. But the next week, got a lot of appointments. All you got to do is go in here, click confirm, put your name, your email address, hit send, and it goes right into my calendar. Easy, right? UTI had an event on Thursday that people could sign up for. You can click here. The event that I'm speaking at tomorrow, you just click here and it goes right into their Eventbrite, and you can just go ahead and register, right? Easy. I make it as easy as possible for you guys. Instant decision day. You can sign up for that right there. Everything. Junior office hours, money grab Monday, anything, appointment with your counselor. It goes to my website. And the screen that pops up, all of your counselors have an appointment link. I don't know why this is moving so slow because I probably got 5,000 tabs open. Okay. And so you will see your counselor's picture, their caseload, and you can make an appointment. You just click right there. Hold on, do that. Yep. So aren't these pictures nice? And you just click right there for all the counselors. Very, very easy. Okay. So so what I would like you to do right now is to go on that link before you get off of here. And I would like you to go ahead and make an appointment with somebody right now, because you're going to say, I'm going to do this later. And then later is going to be Valentine's Day. Then it's going to be St. Patrick's Day. Then it's going to be Easter.
I actually scheduled an appointment, but I was at work and I forgot. I scheduled it with you.
You did, but didn't you tell me that you couldn't come or something?
No, I didn't.
Is it for today?
I don't remember, and I was looking for it, but I don't have like a reminder. I thought I was going to get like a notification that I made a schedule.
You should have, and I saw your was it for next week maybe? Yeah, it's for next Monday in the morning. You have a study.
Okay. What time is it?
Like 8 something?
8:30. Because I know it was, I remember the times. I just don't remember the day.
Okay. You're not in class, are you?
At 8:30, yes, I have English, but I think that was my only options.
Okay, well, don't get me in trouble. We'll get you another appointment before you get off of here. Don't be getting me in trouble with your English teacher.
Okay.
I know that was grammatically incorrect, but that's what I felt like saying and how I felt like saying it. All right, so did you make one?
I have a question. If I don't have a plan, like about college, should I still make an appointment?
Oh, absolutely. Because I mean, everybody's doing different things. But we just need to know what you want to do and help you get started with that. Some people are going to work right after high school. Some people are going to a trade school. Some people are going to get a 1-year certificate. Some people are going to a community college. Some people are going to a 4-year school. Some people are taking a break, but we need to help you kind of sort that out. Some people are saying, oh, well, I don't have any money. I'm just going to apply to Montco, but they have like a 3.5. They could get some scholarships to other schools and they might be able to afford to go to those schools. So it's nothing wrong with going to Montco. We want you guys to look at all of your options. And if Montco is the option that you choose, then that's great, right? But we don't want you to be stuck at the end and saying, I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? So we like you to apply to all places and Montco and then make your decision at the end. Montco is a great school. They have a great reputation. You can transfer. They also have an honors program at Montco as well. And so if you have a certain GPA, they have some scholarship spots. And if you get one of those spots, you don't have to pay the 2 years that you're there. It's the best kept secret. So my daughter, when we were doing applications, I had her apply to the honors program at Montco and she did get accepted. And so that was going to be our backup plan. But at the very, very, very last minute, she ended up getting a full tuition scholarship at a local school. Not a full ride, but the tuition part. So then after we did the numbers, then we could afford to do that. But she was going to go to Montco and she was going to go to the honors program because I didn't want her to get in crazy debt. And I wasn't trying to get in debt, trying to put her in school. Okay. Any other questions? You guys are asking some good questions. And we can help you do your financial aid applications too. All right, I'm going to start recording just in case you have any personal questions. So thank you guys for coming. Let me just stop the recording.